manipulate someone for not going to the police? There is a name for it. Actually, I can't remember what they call it now. When you're trying to actually stop someone from going to the police, which is what you're doing, Michelle. Okay. Now that you said that you've seen some messages, which I have screen recorded, yeah, I want you to show those messages to the police. And if you cannot, then you're a liar. Because the police are going to wonder where those messages are. Because now you are involved in this now, Michelle, because you've seen messages to say it was an act. I can't
Exactly.
help it. I don't need to be calm. Blackmail. That's the word, blackmail. Now you're blackmailing me, Michelle, okay? Because that's what it comes across now. Because you're saying, you said seen some messages. I don't believe you did see any messages. So you're going to have to show those to the police now. Because I'm going to speak to the police about it to say that you got some messages, yeah? Okay, from Levi, which is said on here. Make sure you keep them now, okay? And show them.
Exactly. Levi should be in that box showing these messages. If it was true, he would be singing it from the rooftops.
And I'm going to be staying live at 12, and I'll tell you why. Because I know CA, right? Now, I don't know if CA is involved in this. Some people in the comments are saying she is. That CA is responsible for for getting Kels in that box. So I'll be interested to see what CA has to say. However, I will stay live because I'm not having her or Kales damage my name when I do actually have a police case against this, okay? Now, I may be saying too much, but I think the police will probably understand it. Yeah, witness intimidation. Thank you. Witness intimidation. That's exactly what it is, what you're doing now, Michelle, okay? But I have every right to react because obviously with all the hate I get, which the police are aware of, I think they'll understand that's why I'm reacting right now because I don't want to get any more hate for something I have not done. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying she is, Kerry, but some people in the comments were saying CA is involved, but I don't know.
Well, I just said to Chaos, you're calling Angie a cunt, yet there's no proof.
Yeah, the reason I'm going to stay live at 12 because I'm not having Kales sit on CA's platform with some of my supporters, you know, blacking my name, please, if that's the right word. Do you know what I mean? No. And saying shit about me.
They kept Michelle kept muting me.
That's what she does.
Well, I said he'd be seeing it from the rooftops. If he had the proof, he would be showing it on everybody's platforms.
I mean, if I was Canadian Angie, I'd be fuming. I wouldn't be sitting there typing, I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
This group of people have been laughing at Canadian Angie's that child, that poor woman calling her baby. It was vile. Yet Kels is set in the box with them people.
I mean, listen, yes, okay, they've been trying to get him in the box. Bullshit, she's trying to get him in the box. She just said she's seen messages to confirm it's a setup. Show the messages. I give you permission to show the messages. You're saying you don't want to show messages, but if they're from me, which I assume they are, show them. Tell her to go and show them. I give her every permission to show the messages. And I want to see my number attached to them as well. So why she don't want to see her showing what's it? She also said Diana was messaging her. Do you remember? She's a liar. She said that Diana was messaging her at one point, and then someone else from the cult was messaging her at one point. She's nothing but a liar.
They're all full of shit.
It's all lies, Johnny. You know I've got to, honestly, this is no act. They've done a song on me, for God's sake, not so long after that. Why would it be an act?
I had to go over there, and that's why I asked you permission, because nobody was saying
you can go on there. You don't ask me permission, but I know what you're saying.
Because I don't want to talk on you if it's not my place, but that's why I asked, because nobody was going over there and saying to him, you're all full of shit.
Yeah. Well, now she's blackmailing me she's got messages, which I believe is bullshit. So she's involved herself in a police case now.
Show him. That's what I say. Show him.
Every consent to show the messages.
Yeah, I think it's all lies, to be honest.
There isn't any. Thank you. There.
I think it's all lies.
Why would I be so mad?
And we was having a good evening as well.
Honestly, it's a joke. Trying to stop me from going to the police, Michelle.
There was ruthless over there at me.
Oh, we heard it, Nana. You held your cool.
What about the comments? There was fucking ruthless.
Yeah, but just as Nana says, if they had any evidence whatsoever, any messages whatsoever, they would thrive to get on this platform and
They
show
would have
them.
already
So
shown
that
it,
just
Johnny.
proves that there's no evidence whatsoever.
Exactly, they would have already shown it.
She's got messages. She's seen some.
Thank
I
you.
give her evidence to show those messages. I give her consent to show them.
But Angie, look how quick they were, yeah, to dox your Discord messages, yeah. But these so-called messages that Kels is talking about, why they're not quick to throw those up?
Exactly.
It's because they've all been caught out saying it was an act. I mean, even if you think back earlier on today, Levi was in P's box, and when she asked, "Oh, are you going live?" and he said, "No, definitely not." That's guilt in itself. Why wouldn't you go live?
Yeah.
You're live normally every night, calm to an Ange. So it shows
Okay,
the
every
guilt
day.
from you.
And it's all, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They're full of shit. They're running with something now. It's bullshit.
And why have they all fell out with each other? If it was only an act, if it was only an act and we're all in it together, surely they wouldn't be falling out with each other.
I think the falling out is an act.
They have.
And you know what? Because I was
I'll
just,
tell you why they haven't fallen out with each other. Michelle just lied and said she's seen some messages, basically trying to throw me under the bus. That's not the case because there's no messages to be shown. So she just lied there. So she's in it with Levi, making out to so I don't go to the police, making out's an act. But she's now involved herself. I want her at the police to see those messages because there's none.
not only that, Angie, you take about 10 working days to actually reply to a message.
They're all in on it.
Yeah, they're all in it. Because even Michelle said, yeah, something about her gifting, and then he turned around and said, yeah, Michelle's my biggest gifter, and I was laughing about it.
I asked Levi, because if this is an act, show me. We want to all see these messages that you've shown Michelle. I give you consent. You know what I mean?
That's what I said when I went over there, and
Do you
just said,
think I've squashed the case? Because I don't have the case with you, Levi. I have it with your girlfriend, Sophie. I haven't spoken on Sophie, love. The case isn't with you in regarding to the police case. And that's what we're discussing. So you can record this as much as you want, love. Okay? Because this is about Sophie. Sophie's the one that made that call. And I have not had any reaction towards her. And I won't.
if it was all fake, right? Why was they all camped in it? They all made up this plan, and Top Girl was going, you made a good police officer. Top Girl's in Michelle's box now, so she's saying she was in on it then. Because if that's the case, she was in that live saying, oh, you sounded dead good, you sound like you've done this before. And
Yeah,
all
I
this
remember
shit.
hearing that.
They're thinking this reaction, oh, brilliant, they're ruining the case. But what Levi's forgetting, yeah, this case about that police, that phone call is with Sophie, not Levi. You know what I'm saying? So he can record as much. I just realised that, sorry. So it's nothing to do with him. But I can speak about him as much as I want.
And you're asking for him to out the messages.
Yeah.
You can't out them because you haven't got any, because you had done out. Can he out them? No, because he hasn't got any.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll always have my back, Angie.
Although on P's live earlier on that I listened into, he did say that Angie hadn't sent him no messages, and then he went on and looked on to the Cam 2 profile and got the message that was sent tonight at 7:30. But other than that, he said no messages were sent to him from Angie.
What messages then?
There must be a call log. We must have phone calls.
But
Johnny, did you also hear when that King of all kings joined the box and he was just slating Angie for about 10 minutes straight,
Yeah, I have it.
saying that you needed to go and have a wash and all of this bullshit?
1 minute, so they've just outed themselves. Michelle said she'd received messages to prove it, right? Yeah. But Johnny's just said on Pill's Live, Levi has said there is no messages. So what messages has Michelle got?
Yeah, Yeah, what messages have you got, Matt? Did anyone just screen record Pearl's live?
Yeah, because
that would be evidence for me.
Pearl was actually clearing her name on her leg,
Now
saying
that's pretty good evidence for me with the police because she's trying to.
Michelle's lying. She's got no messages.
Pearl was just keeping her name clean out of it as well, because she was saying she wanted nothing to do with it and was staying out of it. She wasn't contacting anyone offline or online. She wasn't making no phone calls to anyone. She was staying clear of it. And then it was after that was when Levi had said about, someone had said in the comments about the messages.
Yes, Carl.
And then that's when Levi had stated, oh, there's been no messages sent to me. And then he went on and checked on the accounts, and there was only the one message sent to the CAM2 account at 7:30 tonight.
Yeah, that's a message I said. Why are you saying that was in it when I wasn't?
Yeah, but so what messages was Michelle got then?
Yeah, what Michelle? What message?
She's got no fucking messages. She's a liar. She's lying.
Let's come to Cruz screenshot it and send it to Michelle. But
No, he said there was no messages.
There was a message at 7:30 tonight. You can't.
yeah, but that's the message that Angie sent to Cam 2 crew.
These messages would have been around the same time as the phone call.
Exactly.
So they're not.
Yeah,
there.
it's making now it's making more sense.
I'm trying to show a call log. Apart from that time, obviously, when you phoned me about the alcohol, I'll find out what day, don't know what day that was in. But show us a call log then. We would have.
Regardless of the call log, and she said she's got messages about it.
No.
She's got some messages. That's what she's just said to me. There is no messages. According to Levi. And Levi's the one who said you set it up.
Exactly that. So she's lied for him. She's trying to.
She's lying.
Whatever she's trying to do to stop me from going to the police.
Can that side not see? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna
lies.
they ain't gonna let Nana back in the box after they just flung her out.
Exactly. I won't be allowed
No,
to.
because they want to run with what they want to run with.
But at least you went in to try and have your say on the situation, Nana. So
Well, I'm pissed off with Chaos for calling Angie a cunt when she knew how much Angie's been getting bullied by them bunch of bitches for I don't know how long. And then to go in that box tonight and call Angie a cunt, and she's trying to tell me, she said, if. No, you said cunt. Whether you said if or not, you still said cunt.
If she's involved with this, she's a cunt. But I bet she was involved in the call.
you're being doxed, apparently, Angie.
That was an act as well. That's what she said. She goes, oh, she's disgusting and all this kind of thing.
Someone in the comments said apparently you're being doxed.
Who's being doxed?
I don't know if it's Angie or
Right in here.
I don't know. One of the comments just said you're being doxed. So I don't know. I haven't seen a comment where you've been doxed. They're trying to isolate you, and it's not going to work. You have a massive community, and no matter what account you go on, you pull in 1.4, 1.5k at a time. So
Oh, there's Levi.
There's Levi.
One sec, guys, one sec. Levi, get in the box. This has got out of hand. Why has got out of hand? You said it was an act. Please get in the box and show me the messages, because I want to see the messages. With my number attached, I give you consent to show them, call logs, whatever you want to show, put it up. Please get in this box. No, doesn't want to. You don't want to prove that it was an act.
he's saying this has gone too far. Like you had any part in it.
I feel Michelle had a part in it. What messages? She's saying that she got some messages from you, because I would like to see them as well. No messages. It wasn't an act.
Seems to be a bit of confusion because on Pearl's live, he doesn't seem to know anything about why Top Girl or Michelle is affected. Let me just play this a bit.
But Levi's not in the box.
Gather out of this for somewhere is
I don't have a case regarding this phone call.
what I can gather out of this for somewhere is that Top Girl and Michelle they hurt over something, because I couldn't understand how Top Girl was involved and I couldn't understand how Michelle was involved.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't have a clue. I don't know why they're like...
And I'm certainly not involved. I'm certainly... It's a lie. Wasn't a setup. Oh.
How do I deceive gifters and supporters? I don't battle.
So Deleuze is saying it was...
So on that, if he's saying he doesn't know how Michelle and Top Girl are involved, how would Michelle have any messages to start off with?
Exactly.
And not only that, he's saying he don't battle. How many times has he requested Angie and they've had a battle?
Actually, Levi said to Michelle it was an act, because this is what she's saying, that Levi phoned her and said it was an act. Is this true or not, Levi? That's what we want to know. Can you put it in the comments if you don't want to get into the box? Are you saying it's an act?
And can Michelle put up the messages and just give her permission?
I've given you permission, yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting for these messages to be shown.
Top Girl was in that live egging Sophie on. So why is she affected? She was egging her on to do it.
You will twist everything. Have I twisted Levi? I'm not twisting everything. Anything. Michelle has come out with it's an act. That she said she had a conversation with you, and she said, and you're saying it's an act. And that Kale's got in and said, "Oh, if this is an act, Angie's a CUNT." So how is it being twisted?
Just come up on the platform and have your say instead of typing in the comments.
You're speaking in Pels, and you can't wait to normally get in here, so get in here and just explain yourself, Levi.
No one's going to jump on you. We just want to know what's going on. Nope.
Still nothing.
No. Lost his tongue tonight. I don't
Normally
know.
you can't wait to get in here.
You said everyone's twisting everything. How is everyone twisting it? Why don't you explain it then?
Exactly. He usually begs to get in the box, and now all of a sudden.
No. Oh. You've just made it 10 times worse.
You've caught them out and that's it. You've caught them out and that's it. They're full of shit, a lot of them.
You've just made it 100 times worse, Levi. You know, Michelle's sitting there saying she's got messages from you. I'm not saying that's true. I don't believe she's got any messages, but...
I just think, yeah, enough is enough now.
I mean, if it was an act, probably would get in the box, no?
Yeah, they've gone too far and they just need to leave you alone now. Stop camping you. Stop doing things to bait you into saying things, doing things, acting certain ways. Just leave you alone. You've asked them multiple times, so what is so hard in that basic sentence to understand? If someone's saying leave me alone, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm not going to continue harassing them.
Your house been doxed where? Yeah, got caught out, didn't he? That's why he doesn't want to come in the box.
It's the reason he said earlier that he didn't want to go live either. I'll just play
Listening,
it.
mate.
Right, listen, everybody, I'm not even getting into it. Are you going live, Levi?
No chance. Just like I'm not saying myself.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you why a lot of people are getting jealous as well. Do you know, don't let this get to you. It's because you've done so well as well. You've been doing really well. Exactly. This is what Alex, didn't it? As soon as you do well on this app, this is how it gets.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, listen, everybody. I'm not being a little party pooper, but I know you'll understand why you have to go to bed early. You'll see tomorrow, right? But I'm going to say good night and God bless to everybody. And all I can say again, to do with me.
Why are people ringing social? They don't need to ring anyone. I don't know why people need to get involved and ring people
Exactly.
and ring socials.
Well, let's say whoever deals with whichever way.
Where have I been doxed? Where?
Just deal with it.
People keep saying I've been doxed.
Any
Where?
man who could defend themselves would be on live. It's a bit strange that he's not on live tonight when he's on live every single night.
Exactly. And not only that, yeah, she's brought herself into it by saying, I'm not involved in it. Well, yes, you are now, because you platformed somebody who's put Angie through hell the last few weeks. And you've platformed him multiple times over the last few weeks. So what's changed now? Why are you not involved now?
Exactly.
I think it's just because they've clearly been called out to show the proof of those messages. And there is no messages, as we all know, because if they had any sort of message from Ange, you know for a fact it would be all over the FYP. It would be everywhere. They wouldn't hold that back. They would be itching just to get that everywhere and out there for everyone to see and say, I told you it was a setup so people could come at Ange. So they've proved themselves wrong, that there is no evidence of it at all.
Apparently,
Well, Michelle's just got herself a liar because she said she's got messages when clearly she hasn't.
no, but Nana, someone in the comments just said, we is on love giving out your address. But no one in the comments has given out your address. So is it from the other side that
My address?
No. Angie's address is
in the Boxlands. Sorry, I'm not sure if you got in the Boxlands. I thought I saw you. If you want to get back in, request again.
Yeah, the other side have doxed your address.
Who did? What in the comments?
They're saying Evil Queen's doxing it.
What, my address?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Is she online?
Can you screen record that, please?
She said it herself. And I think Levi's got a cheat to turn around and say, why does everyone get involved? Why have they got to do phone calls? Didn't you do that to Angie? I thought it was funny at the time, all of them, Top Girl included.
Oh, she's told everybody to send takeaways to Angie, so Angie, you might got a few.
Wait a minute, EQ doesn't like doxing because when Cockapoo doxed her, she went crazy. But she can do that to everybody, to somebody else?
Apparently she said
Well, she will, 'cause it's you.
said for everyone to order takeaways to your house. This is creepy, man. Why are people so creepy?
Yeah, but she didn't like Cockapoo doxing her. So why is it okay she doxing someone else? Right there.
Tasha said she sent the screen recording to your Insta. If you check. Tasha, what's your Instagram name so Angie can accept you?
I'm having a look.
Tasha Dilly. Sorry if I said your surname wrong. That's Insta.
Someone's put, please aren't interested in TikTok. They're too busy. It's funny that Lindsay's got a case against someone on TikTok. Well, maybe you should read the law, 2024, love. Yeah, which has changed. They actually do take things quite seriously. Funny, they took all this quite seriously.
I didn't see any doxing on there when I scrolled up, but I'll just keep it on just to see.
Yeah.
Do you want to know my theory on that? My theory is Michelle and Top Girl and them wanted to pull away from Levi. If I had the proof on something that I knew had happened, I'd be showing it.
But look, majority of the comments are saying that she did. But
Guys, has anyone recorded Michelle? Can you send it to me, please? Because my phone died. And there's no point just watching it if people can't record it. Do you know what I mean?
did you check your Insta? Tasha
I don't bother doing it myself now.
Tasha Dilly sent you something on Insta. She said to check it.
Oh, okay. It's probably because they did dox it. I've got messages. They did dox my address was.
Yeah, I'm screen recording it now, but I may have caught it afterwards though.
Yeah, I think my phone died. I don't know whether it saved it or not. I'll have to have a look. Because it died. It's saying Top Kill is broken. Oh, it's all bullshit. All of it is bullshit. Nothing has done. I was enjoying my day. We had a bit of drama early. Nothing about them. Then we're talking about bloody drones, and this all kicked off. They started again.
Okay, right, Kitty. Just because it's her address has already been doxed, yeah, doesn't give people the right to then go and dox her again.
Instagram, thank you.
Are you all right, Ange?
Yeah, I think if when the videos are put together, I think that there is a pattern. People would see what Michelle was doing. I think once they're all put together.
Oh, I'm sorry, but anyone with eyes can see what they're all doing to you.
Tasha says she sent you a screen recording on your
Well,
Insta.
that's what I'm saying. Once it's all put together, right, they'll see a bit. Well, about all these other things, the blackout, all of it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And check Insta for the screen recordings.
Oh, I will do. Yeah. I mean, listen, I probably shouldn't have reacted, but when you're being accused of lying about something, do you know what I mean?
But it's a natural reaction, Ange.
You have every right to do
I already get hate on here. Do you know what I mean? Why would I want to know? Obviously, I'm going to react and say, what are you talking about? I'm telling you, it's no ass.
You've also handled it well as well, Angie.
I don't know who else is in the books. Got a headache.
I'm not surprised.
Only one of you. Yeah, exactly.
Like Canadian Angie can see what they've been doing to you. Birdman can see what they've been doing to you. We all can see what they're doing.
Thank you, Harley Quinn. Why, bloody Owen, stop eating, man. Well, you don't ever need to ask me about bloody food. You can't break the clock.
Yeah, she had a McDonald's.
Yeah, they're trying to destroy me mentally, yeah. Well, listen, I've got the proof of what EQ said. You know what I mean? About wanting to destroy me mentally and all this. I've got it all.
But Angie, they don't realise you have a massive community behind you.
You're saying this is your downfall. What is my downfall? What? No, 100% not. It's going to be their downfall.
You just proved them wrong.
Yeah, we
I
stand
just
with
wouldn't be
Angie.
able to sleep. What they do to one person, a group of them. How can you sleep at night? Your parents, mothers,
It's
man.
wrong. It's
How
wrong.
can you sleep?
If my child was bullying someone to this extent, I would be ashamed of them.
Same.
Kaz, can I just explain something to you, love?
Uh,
So, I've been Angie's friend now for over 3 years. We speak off the app. We speak all the time, right? There have been times in the past where my head is falling off because I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? And Ange will not let me in the box and will not let me get involved. And do you know why? Because there have been times when she's set up drama, right? On Friday, I was out with friends, Christmas do, came home, realised that Angie had a parcel, read all my messages, caught up on all my screen recordings that were on the FYP, whatever. And I thought, what the hell? So I actually got in the box to challenge Levi on what he'd sent. Ange would not have allowed me to do that, Kaz. I promise you now, she would not have allowed me to get in the box to challenge Levi because Ange knew that the buzzballs were coming, but she did not know about the other items, and the other items were sick. Okay, so take it from me that incident was not a setup. She would not have let me in the box because there have been times where I've been WhatsApping her in the background saying, let me in that box now, this is ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. And she's not. And then she said to me afterwards, I've not let you in because it was a setup. And that's the truth. She will not let me get involved if it's a setup because she knows that I'll go in and try and shut it down. Times in where she doesn't want that because it's just been a laugh, a crack, whatever. It's in the box to do that. She would not have let me in the box, up in the box and embarrass myself like that if she knew it was a setup. She wouldn't do that to me.
No way would she.
No, she wouldn't do that to me. And I mean that genuinely, Kaz. Like, I've had that experience before where I'm like, wah, in the background, not on the app, obviously, but on TikTok, I'm like, let me in that box now, Angela, this is And she's like, she just ignores me. But then has told me later, you know, it was a crack. And then she's come on and said, oh, you know what, I was winding everybody up or whatever. But that's not this. This is not that. I promise you it isn't. We were on a call on Saturday. We were watching the boxing together. And she went off, got a call from an unknown number, came back and said it was a group call, that Beauty Over Drama or something like that were on it. Levi, Sophie, I can't remember, whatever. And that they were trying to say that Canadian Angie had ulterior motives. And I said to her, Canadian Angie has not got ulterior motives. They're trying to isolate you because you've actually got some support. Somebody else is seeing that what they're doing is not acceptable. So that's as much as I know, but I know it to be the truth. I believe, Angie, that this is not the usual TikTok setup, I promise you. I just wanted you to hear that from me.
No, that's alright, but like, didn't get us wrong. I didn't like Levi and all them. I can't stand them. They're a bunch of fucking gimps, but
Yeah.
I have my own opinion. It's simple as like, I listen to you, and you know, I'm just gonna go. You know,
All right, darling.
I have my own opinion, but I didn't like all them. But you know what I mean. I'm not a troll.
All right. No, I know you're not, Kaz. I've seen you around. That's why I was happy to come.
Yeah. I really boxes, but like you know, when all that shit was getting told, and like something else, you know.
Okay,
So
okay.
right, I'll pop out.
All right, see you later. Ange, you know, the people that know you know. The people that know you know that this is not that. This is not one of those occasions where you're winding everybody up. It's just not one of those situations. I don't even know how we're here. It's absolutely, I don't know. But I believe you. Okay?
Yeah.
You've got this. Right, I'm going to go.
Oh, no.
You have got this, Angie.
You have got this. Right, I'm going to doze off probably listening to you, but I'm going to go to sleep because I'm up about 6:15. All right, love.
Night, Angie.
If you ring me, Angie,
Right,
though,
see you
I'll
later, Angie.
probably answer. All right, sweet. See you later. Bye.
See you later. Oh dear. Wendy's
I
another
just wish
hanger.
another thing I was going to say was when you were talking about EQ, doxing your address, I wish people would realise, and you need to play that video of EQ saying the only way that you're going to get to Angie is through her mental health. That's the way to get to her. And that's what people are trying to do, Angie. They're trying to fucking destroy you mentally, and it's horrible to watch. It's nasty.
No,
But you've got to remember, you've got genuine people that care about you. You really have.
Apparently, Angie's having a go at Kels now.
Yeah.
I've not even got another phone. I genuinely, honestly think Canadian Angie's got your back, like, she definitely has. And see, the other night there, I was in Canadian Angie's, you had went off, so I was in Canadian Angie's live, and she was starting to get really pissed off with Kales taking over her live all the time. Really pissed off with her.
And, like, delusive and stuff. So I've been watching for a bit.
Michelle's going crazy about what?
So, she turned around and said in the live, from what it came across from the live itself, was that the phone call that Delusive set up with Levi and Sophie, the phone call where Sophie was going to be a police officer.
Has anyone got recordings of Kels? Can you WhatsApp me it, please? Because I haven't listened to it all. Do you know what I mean? When she was in the box.
On Levi.
On Levi, okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then the whole thing, that there's been no fallout between them or anything like that, but it's all been a set-up between Levi, Sophie and Delusive for basically, like, gifts and money and like, views.
Yeah, I know that part, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I know that part, I was told, yeah.
Well, I got in the box, obviously, everything that's been happening in the last few days, I got in the box and I turned around and said, if this is true, and I said, if it's true, and it is all a fucking set-up, then Delusive Angie's a fucking cunt. Because we've sat there and protected her from being fucking bullied. Or at least tried to.
Instead of just asking for the evidence.
Right? So I turned around and said, if it was a set-up, then Delusive Angie's a fucking cunt.
Thanks for the sub, Brad.
Has anyone got the screen recording? Because she said a lot more than that. Can everyone send me the screen recording of this Kales if they've got it? Any of my mods? I appreciate that. Thank you.
Obviously, I'm going to turn around and say, if you fucking...
It's on the Observer's YouTube.
Then she said she incited that men Koreans in it. Thank you, Eternity.
But here's a little question. When Levi comes and said that is there any proof, any screenshots, any phone number with delusives on it that they spoke at a certain time? Is there any...
I don't know about any of that, but I do know that Michelle turned around and said that Levi was refusing to come into the live, as was Sophie, and that they wanted to discuss it off the live with Michelle.
This actually happened?
No.
So they showed no proof that they were still talking to Delusive. They planned this. There's no proof of it.
There's no proof of it on either side. And everyone's saying to me, why didn't I go into Delusive? Everything, like, I didn't go into fucking Levi and Sophie either, where they were sat with Pearl. I chose to fucking sit
I want to go in
into
there,
Michelle's,
but I really want to
because
stay
at
away.
the time, that was the most impartial place that was going, because they were going at both Levi, Sophie and Delusive. So I'm not going to sit there and go into
I'm the one
Delusive's
that's
box
accused.
if she's fucking lying, and it is all set up with Levi. The same way I wouldn't go into fucking Levi and Sophie's if it's a set-up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And also, the thing is to me is, if it isn't a set-up, why the fuck, right, has Delusive not blocked the numbers? Why hasn't she blocked them off the app? She's clearly having them in her fucking boxes.
Evil Queen, there's one on the box.
No, I'll do the boxes.
Yeah. So just.
Oh, you say you were queen. Oh.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, EQ. How are you?
Hi, babes. So Delusive Angie, she's going in. She's not a real friend to Canadian Angie to join Michelle's box. But what Delusive Angie fails to understand is that me, you, and Kales individually speak to Kales off the app. I speak to you, Angie. So today, behind the scenes, there's been a phone call from Michelle, and I've relayed information, etc. So there's been behind the scenes talks, which is why Kales was okay to join that box to have a quick discussion that Angie would have been fine with, because I'm sure you relate to Kales what I sent you earlier on, Angie. So that's what she's failing to understand, is she thinks she knows everything and she thinks everything plays out on the app. But it doesn't. People are friends off the app, and Canadian Angie was fine because we'd already just had a discussion about Michelle, because Michelle phoned me today and then I told Angie what she'd said, because obviously there was confusion about last night, and then things were cleared up about because I didn't actually know the reason why. And what had happened with Michelle coming in here defending Alex and that, which now I know and that. But there's been discussions off the app, and Kales would never do anything to betray Canadian Angie. So she's just being spiteful. And the people in the chat who are saying Kales made a mistake. No, she hasn't made no mistake at all. What she done wrong? Nothing.
But the thing is, Chelsea, as well, is I'm a grown-ass adult.
Yeah.
And I didn't go in there kissing Michelle's ass. I didn't go in there kissing Top Girl's ass or Alicia's. I went in and said, if this is all a fucking setup, because Angie's took a lot of fucking flack for defending Delusive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the bullying and whatever else. If this is a setup, then she's a fucking cunt for it.
Yeah, I think it's.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it's a complete setup myself, to be honest. And that's obviously why she's making a beeline for you and trying to divert the attention away from the actual issue by questioning your friendship towards Andrew.
Oh, she did that? I didn't know she did that.
She's doing it now live. She's literally sitting there saying over and over again, because some girl joined the box and she went, Kales can go wherever she wants, she won't be told what to do. And she went, oh no, I'm just saying, she's not as good of friends as me and Lynn's are, for instance, because Lynn's would never go on to someone else's platform. But
I'll tell you what, right, I'm a better friend than anyone that sits in your box, Delusive, because I'll tell you why I'm a better friend is I will never sit there and smoke up Angie's ass, Canadian's Angie's ass, right?
Or
and
anyone.
turn around and say, or anybody's ass for that matter, and turn around and say, oh, this or that, if I think she's in the wrong, I'll take it off the app and say, I think he's wrong in that instance or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But I won't sit there and blow smoke up her ass for no fucking reason. And lie to her.
The thing is as well, there was a voice clip played by Levi saying that him and Delusive do speak off the app. They have normal conversations off the app.
You do. I was watching a live poll, and when something happened, Levi rang Delusive Angie, I don't know if anyone remembers, and apologised to her about something, and that indicated that they spoke right there and then. So, yeah, it's all been
it came from his mouth. You know what I mean? It came from his mouth, so.
I've told everyone what this Levi character's like, but it takes this person apparently to do things to everybody before people realise, and then they all cry afterwards, and it's well, I've told everybody already. Do you think
no one cares what Levi did to you, EQ? I certainly don't.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say something now as well, is Canadian Angie isn't my controller. She doesn't dictate where I can and can't fucking go, and who I can and can't speak on, or what to say.
No, Angie's not like that.
I'm my own fucking person.
Angie's not like that because she's been around a long time, and she understands and has grown to understand, all of us have, that you can't tell people who to speak to and who not to, because some people might like people that other people are and that's okay, But obviously you don't betray one another, and you haven't betrayed Angie, Canadian Angie, one bit in anything that you've done, Chaos.
I'd never betray her. Listen, if I was going to fucking do anything like that I thought might be a bit dodgy, I'd ring her and say, look, you know what I mean, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't feel the need to contact Angie until Angie didn't know nothing. I've come in now and she's asked me what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't feel I had to go to Angie and turn around and say, this, and I'll turn around and say, this now Delusive. You sat there, ran EQ's mouth for your fucking, EQ's name through your mouth this evening. Right, and she's not involved in any of this.
She doxed my address.
And number two,
what the hell?
You fucking drag Canadian's name into it, right? When it's got fuck all to do with her. If you don't like what I've got to say, fucking say it to me.
Honestly, Canadian, get rid of Kales.
She's got nothing to do with it. and she's had enough shit over the last couple of days? Or haven't you realised, because you're not full of your fucking self, right, that all that matters is fucking you? So get off your fucking high horse, take some fucking accountability for yourself.
No, I know, everyone's getting mad about this Kales, man. She's going to be, EQ's not always on her platform, so God knows why Canadian Angie supports EQ. She hardly goes even into her box, so she's not going to help her platform. Kales is going to be the one that's going to destroy it.
Fuck you, Elusive.
My question is, do you have proof that, is there any receipts?
No, there's no
Levi's
receipts.
talked to Delusive. Levi's a liar too. They're all lies.
But Angie, listen, it's not the first time that people turn around and said, Delusive set shit up. She's done it with fucking Corey and
I'm going to go in.
Yeah, she was sending Corey money to go there, and Corey.
What account should I go into? One sec. Find this one. See if she lets me in.
Screen recording.
It went after you the other day, after you'd give her bloody lion after lion.
In the sense of what I was going to talk about, that I said something about Alicia's kids, that I went after. I didn't go after Alicia's kids, and I said if Alicia, whatever the fuck her name is, continues doing what she's doing, and somebody were to dox her, then she's putting her own kids at risk. I believe that's what I said.
No, you didn't. Now you're lying, Canadian
It
Angie.
sounded like I said
You're a
something
liar.
about her kids.
You're a liar.
This, that, and the other thing.
You said go get off the app and look after your kids. I've got the video.
I'm not swaying anyway. You know me. Like, I don't know.
Why don't you put me in the
everything that's gone
box?
on. I've been sent screenshots of certain things.
Tell her to put
I
me
had
in the
a
box.
Chat with you this morning, EQ. And I did. The second time Sales went in, I thought it was about Will. I did go.
Yeah, the second time I went, so to clarify, the second time I went in that box was because people in the comments were saying,
why didn't they put me in the
person
box?
in the box made the comment about raping my child the other day, and it wasn't. It was a troll account in their comments that said that they were going to rape my child. In the box, to clarify that nobody in them boxes had threatened to rape my child. But it was a troll account in.
Okay, first of all, the reason I went in on EQ is because you doxed my address this evening. Okay, Kales. Secondly, you went into that live. Okay, you didn't ask me first. Okay, let me speak because I know you like to talk over each other. But can I speak because you've had your say?
One at a time.
Yeah.
Please.
So okay, you didn't ask me as to what happened, what's the situation, okay? You went in there, okay, and the reason I said about me and Lynn's have a relationship you and CA will never have is because I speak to Lynn's off TikTok. I've known her for a long time. She's a true friend of mine. She would never, ever go into the haters box, and I'll tell you why. Because they have done a lot of horrific things to me, just like they have done to Canadian Angie in regards to you shouting off, you know, when you were shouting about, oh, they spoke on her angel baby and all of this and they've also said a lot in my box called her CUNT, all the names under the sun. Now if that was me, right, if that was Lynn's, she would not have gone into their box, but you joined in on them. That's what you did. But I haven't finished. No, EQ, I haven't finished. It's not about control, it's about loyalty and friendship.
You want to control everybody else.
No, EQ, okay, I don't want to even listen to you, okay? I don't give a shit what you have to say. What Lynn's, right, is a good friend of mine. Now they've done a lot of shit to me. She's not going to go into the box and go, hello, hi, I want to be your friend. She wouldn't do that, just like I wouldn't do that to her, right? I would never do what you did, Kales. Now, what you should have done, Kales, what you should have done is maybe gone in, right, and asked for some receipts. You didn't know, I haven't finished, but I haven't finished, Kales. You should have gone in and asked for some receipts. I've not spoken to Levi off this app. I've got a police case against Sophie, not Levi, so I can speak about him as much as I want. Oh, I don't really give a shit what you have to say, EQ. Right, now you've gone in, right, and said, if Angie's done this, she's a CUNT, and then you turned around and joined in the bullying and said, oh, I bet she's got to act with Corey as well, and blah, 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 she's disgusting, she's this and that. And then Unicorn said, we are all pedlos, the cult are pedlos. And, you say you stand by morals, but you never said anything about that. So, yeah, you've got a lot of hate on my platform. You have, because you went in, wait a minute, you went in and asked you haven't finished, you didn't ask for no receipts, nothing. Now, Sophie went live tonight. Do you know that she actually said out of her own mouth that it's not a setup, it was a prank call. And that was and they didn't even know what Michelle was talking about. Michelle also said that Levi had sent her messages, right? I said to many times, Michelle, I'll give you consent to show those messages because there aren't any, because it wasn't a setup, okay? Levi went onto Pearl's Live and said, there's no messages between me and him, right? I've got the videos of all this. But Michelle's saying there are messages. So Michelle was lying. I believe they've just made a right fool of you. They were all in it together to try and pin this on me, to make it out it was a setup. It was not a setup. And I asked Levi for if he's going to continue this, which I don't think he has, because they have said it was a setup on their live, to show the evidence. Now, you've run with no evidence. You've always said you're about evidence. Now, if you get an accusation thrown at you, what do you ask for? Evidence. And I've said many times, and I've even said to Levi, dox my phone number if you want to, show the call log, show the messages, because there's got to be something. He's done none of those.
Can I speak now?
And the reason I have him in my box is well, Canadian Angie knows the reason for this. I've messaged her. Yeah, you can. Yeah, sorry.
Linz is not your friend.
Right. Number one, you don't tell me where I can and can't go delusive.
Well, like I said, you're not like Linz. Yes.
No, let me finish, please. I'll let you speak.
Well, these are these people that said a lot about your friend here and also about her angel baby.
So let me speak, please. Right. So I went in there because I saw what happened in the morning with the phone call, and then I was watching part of that live. Right? And I went in there and I said, and the word is, if. At no point did I say you did it. I said, if this is a setup. And I also said, I believe that the issues that are going on with you and Corey are more likely a setup as well. Because you've admitted in the past that you and Corey set things up, delusive.
So has EQ, so has a lot of people.
Sorry, let me finish. Right? At no point did I hear them call you a fucking pedalon. Because I'd heard that said, I would have said, listen, can we not go into that, thank you. Right? So I would have called him on that, right? Number two, you don't know the conversations, right, that I have with Canadian Angie off this fucking app. She's my friend off this app. Right? So you don't know what is said between me and her at all. Whatsoever.
Hilarious.
Right? Number three, I didn't go in there kissing Michelle's ass or wanting to be friends with her. My comment in the live was, can I come up? I'm not going to kick off. I'm not here for an argument. I said what I said, and I was like, right, I'm done. And I came back down. The second time I went back in, it was because someone in the comments had turned around and said that was someone in the box and said that they were going to rape my child, which was incorrect. So I went to clear that up. Right? Canadian Angie, you sat there and slagged Canadian Angie off and said that she has no right to allow me to do this or whatever. Right? She's not my fucking keeper. You had no reason to bring Canadian Angie's name into it whatsoever. Right? Especially given the fact that what she's been through the last couple of days.
Right, can I just say something? Also, you've cut a lot of things off. You went in on me, big time. I've got the video evidence, and I'll send that to Canadian Angie, but I will never be on this platform again when you're around. When you're around, okay. Yeah, I won't be here again anyway, but after I send it, that will be it. Yeah, that will be it. I will send that video, because you went in on me, and you were joining in on them, and they thought that you were on their side. Now, secondly, okay, you don't have that relationship me and Linz has, but this is me. Right? When I have a friend like Linz, a true friend, when someone has spoken on my if I had an angel baby, okay, I would not be going into someone's box that has spoken on my child, okay? And number two, I would never have done that. I would never go onto the haters box, and I don't care what you think, Kels. I have loyalty.
It was Cowboy and fucking Cowboy.
That was Cowboy and Prince Brown. And that shows how much you fucking know.
Kales, I don't care. Linz has loyalty to me. Now, I have a lot of people have said a lot of shit about me on this app here. There's no way she would be friends with these people that have bullied her friend. Because you know why? Because she knows how it affected me.
Because you're a controller.
No, it's nothing about control. It's like your family. Would your family, Kales, on this platform? Let me ask you a question then. If your family, Kales, was on this platform and you've got a group of people that have horrifically bullied you, horrifically said things to you, would your family go into that live? No, they wouldn't.
She's not your family.
Well, Linz is like my family, thank you. She's like my family.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
She's a liar.
She's actually better. Well, that's your
Watch
opinion.
a lie to your face.
Yeah, well, that's your opinion, okay?
No,
that's just
is.
me,
Everybody
Kales.
who's anybody says so. So there we go.
My friend would never.
And you love it because you love to control.
Lynn's an attorney. It's not about control. It's not. I wouldn't do it to them either. I wouldn't do it to them
leave
either.
Kales alone. Angie and Kales are going to be fine no matter what you have to say.
Okay, that's fine. But you're controlling them now. You're sitting in the box, EQ, trying to control their friendship. Yes, you are. You are, EQ. You're controlling their friendship. My friends, No, I don't care about anyone in the comments or anyone else. But my friends,
about your friend, you're deflecting.
my true friend, just like off TikTok, would not be siding by a bully. That's bullied me. No.
Sided by any. Michelle didn't.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, Kales did.
That was Prince Brat and Cowboy.
No, I'm talking about Kales. Kales, I thought at one point you were friends with them.
Who?
The people, Michelle.
Are you taking the piss?
No, I'm not taking the piss. They were thanking you. They were thanking you, Kales. They were thanking you, love. You were. Everyone was calling you a snake. It was absolutely shocking.
Right, what you don't understand,
These people said the most about your friend sitting next to you.
What you fail to realise, Delusive, is I couldn't give a flying fuck.
No, but you know what? You can go where you want, You can go where you want. No one controls you. But guess what? Guess what? Let me just say this one thing, please. No one controls you. You can do what you want, go where you want, 100%. But there's one thing my friends would not do, and go into the people that bullied me and said the worst to the worst. Wait a minute, and said the worst. Yeah, but you don't want to speak. You don't want to hear me, EQ.
But you've already told
that people that said the worst of the worst about me, they would never go into their box and go, hi, why didn't you just come to me, Kales, and ask for the receipts? Now, I asked you again, Kales, where's the receipts?
I'm not going to sit there, right, and just listen.
Yeah, because you're a snake.
Listen to what
you are a snake, and you are going to be Canadian Angie's downfall.
Question, Delusive, and you won't let me finish answering? Shut your fucking mouth.
I'm going to tell you this. First of all, Kales, watch your mouth and how you talk to people, 1. 2, if you guys are going to continue to talk over each other, I'm dropping you from the box. I don't give a shit who it is. But again, Kales, show some respect. Again, it's whoever it is when you're talking to them. There's no need for the fucking cunt and this and that and the other thing at all. So if Delusive's talking, wait till she's done. EQ's talking, wait till she's done. You want to talk, they'll wait till you're done. Because you can't understand what anybody's saying, and there's no need for that fucking language either. Because I'm not even fucking fully understanding what's happening. So go ahead, Kales, with whatever you were responding to Delusive.
So, in that live, me and Michelle even turned around and said that we don't like each other. That we're not friends. Right? In that live we said we're not friends. Right? Number 2, I'm not, and I said this before, at that time I wasn't going to go into your live, Delusive, or where fucking Levi and Sophie were, because it was being stated that you 3 were setting up all this shit for gifts and fucking money and attention. So the place I'm going to go, right, is that box.
The haters' lies, yeah.
Hang on. Where at the time, they're pissed off at everyone because they're being lied to, apparently. Right? And that everyone's been set up by you, Levi and Sophie. Right? Number 3, it wasn't Michelle that spoke on Angie's child. That was Prince Brat and Cowboy. So you know nothing about that situation.
Oh, so it wasn't on my platform that you ran with?
Did you just hear what I just said? You're running with it.
That was afterwards. But before, when you were mouthing off, that was actually on my platform.
Right? Tonight, you've done nothing but sit there and say, why has Canadian Angie done this? Why has Canadian Angie allowed that?
No.
Canadian Angie's not my... Hang on. Canadian Angie's not my keeper. Mm-hmm. She's my friend.
Mm-hmm. Well, some friends you are.
So...
If you've got friends like that, what, you know what I mean?
About mine and Canadian Angie's friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I am a 38-year-old woman. I do not get told where I can and can't go, what I can and can't say, or what my own thoughts are.
I never said that you right? can. I never said that, so, but I wouldn't expect you to go and...
Right? But you had no reason this evening to mention Canadian Angie going in.
Can I speak now, please? First of all, I never said people should tell you where you can and can't go, but there's one place I didn't think expect you to go, is to the people that said the most about your friend sitting next to you. That's just, I have loyalty. I speak to my friends off TikTok, they wouldn't do that to me and say, oh, I know that you bullied Angie, but you know what? I just want to say, come in your box and say hello. They just wouldn't do that, okay? That's just out. You could have gone into, I've had a lot of respect for you. I've been on this platform, okay? I've been friends with Canadian Angie. She supported me, and I appreciate that she's had my back. And at times, you've had my back, yeah? I didn't expect you to go into, I expect you to come to my box, actually, to ask me, the person that actually had respect for you, that has been on your platform, that has, has shown you that respect and has spoke to you, not people that have slagged you both off. I would expect that that live to be the last person you would probably go into, and you would probably asked me first, can I have have you spoken to Levi and asked me? But you've gone into the people that have bullied me horrendously, that have set me up and believed it and run with it with no evidence. The first thing you should have asked is, do you have any evidence? She said she's got messages. I gave her consent to put them up. She never did. Where is all this evidence that I'm talking to Levi? I can't stand the guy. I mean, he phones me, trolls me. Why, do you want to know why I answer it? Because I record it. Because that's all evidence. Do you know why I put him in the box? I shouldn't have to be telling you this. Because it is a police case, but it's not with him. It's to forever. What do you think?
So suddenly now you've got a police case, but the other day...
No, I don't have one with Levi. I don't have one with Levi. Kales, I don't have one with Levi. I have it with Sophie.
Earlier this afternoon, you didn't have a police case either.
No, so Kales, I don't have one with Levi. I have it with Sophie, but I don't need to tell anybody. Oh, believe what you want to believe. Believe what you want to believe, Kels. This is why I don't mention her name.
You sat there on days on end, right, saying that you won't go to the police because you don't trust them and this and that, right? Mm-hmm. You then continue to have them in your box, even though they've apparently said the worst of the worst to you and done this and done that.
But, Kels, I've just told you why. Because it proves that they're coming to my live. I'm not harassing them. They're coming to me.
You don't need to prove anything. You can just fucking block them. It's that easy.
No, because don't you understand, Kels? I have a police case. I've got Sophie jumping in my box, trying to get him. Do you understand? I don't have I've never had a police case. I don't have a police case against Levi. It's Sophie with the phone call. The phone call that you're sitting there saying it's a setup. Do you understand? I've got a police case against her, and this is why they're doing what they're doing. Michelle's involved in it, I believe, 100%.
If you didn't want to put the phone calls either, there's also another thing you can do. It's called change your phone number, Delusive.
I mean, are you okay? I've just said they phoned me twice. I've recorded both phone calls. Yeah, that's harassment. Why should I have to change my number? Why should I have to change it? And why would I have to change it when I'd rather record it?
You're never off live long enough to make a police complaint. Stop lying.
Oh, well, believe what you want, EQ.
You don't even know this Sophie person or anything. You're just chatting poo.
I'm not even talking on her.
How many police cases have you had?
I've got loads. And I might have another 10 next week. None of your business.
Angie.
It's none of your business. But what I'm saying is you ran into the people that have said the most. Yeah, on this platform, instead of coming to me, someone that has been on this platform many times. That I don't understand. I've got many, you did go in on me. You know what I mean?
Do I have to explain it again?
No. Listen, you've obviously got a different friendship, than what me and my friends have. You don't have that loyalty. I think you will be Canadian Angie's biggest. I think you are Canadian
Angie.
Yeah, my opinion is you are Canadian Angie's biggest, biggest troll. I do. I think you will end up going live, and I do.
Can't say I am. Okay.
Well, you got Look Hungry guy in the comments now, and I'll tell you why. He's a hater, right? Not of Canadian Angie, but he supports all them. Yeah, because what you've done, they're thinking, oh, Kales is kind of on our side. You know what I mean?
I'm not on anyone's side. The only person, right, that I will defend, right, would be Canadian Angie, which is what I've done.
Well, listen, let me tell you,
why was you running with Canadian Angie's name in your mouth this afternoon when it had nothing to do with
I said many times, you were a snake.
Canadian Angie, though.
I think you were a snake. Well, this is what people are saying in the comments. I can't help what the comments are saying to me.
It had nothing to do.
People have been saying it in the comments.
Right. I got in the box. Canadian Angie was nowhere in the fucking box or anything. Right? She knew nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So why did you feel the need to keep running your mouth about Canadian Angie when it had nothing to do with her?
Because I don't understand why she's friends with a snake. I think you're a snake.
Well, I think you're a fucking snake. I think you're a liar.
Yeah, well, I've got all these recordings. What I'll do is I'll send them to Canadian Angie. Yeah. Right? Well, you've gone by. Where's your evidence? Show the evidence. You keep sitting on this platform. You keep sitting on your platform. Oh, no, I'm not going. I'm not being with her. Sorry, I'm off. You keep saying you got evidence. Show them, Kales. Show the evidence. I'm not coming.
I thought you would.
How do I get off? I'm not sitting with this woman. You're a liar. You set it all up, Michelle, because I've got a police case. No. Where's your evidence? You said you got messages, Michelle. You said you got messages. Show them. I give you consent to show them. I consent you to show the messages, Michelle. Show them. You're a liar. Michelle. Michelle, you said you got messages. Show them. You said, no, I repeat myself. You keep talking over me. You said you have messages. Show them. Show them. Show them. Show them, Michelle. I consent. I'll give you consent to show them the messages that Levi, you said Levi sent you. Now show them.
Michelle.
Show the receipts.
Michelle, do you have these messages from Levi? Do you know what? I will show you, or I can show Evil Queen the messages I do.
No, not Evil Queen, because she hates me. Show them to me.
Shut the fuck up.
No, not Evil. No, that's just, not going to have that, sorry.
Michelle, I can forward them to Canadian Angie.
Michelle, what I'm asking I apologise. I don't know if... But I just want to know one thing. Do you actually have messages or screenshots or voice, whatever, of Delusive saying to Levi that, oh, let's set this up, let's do this, let's do that? I don't have the voice messages of those two together, but what I do have is everything I said in my life, how it had all come out about the prank call being a fake. They had all set it up. Then I can show you the time when I said they had...
So is hearsay.
It's no fucking hearsay, Angie.
You're a liar. You said... Well, show me the messages. I give you consent. Show the messages. I give you complete consent.
It's nothing to fucking do with you. Get the fuck...
Well, if I said... it was a conversation between me and Levi. Show them.
The time I said I was leaving the house to go on the school run, when Levi and Peril phoned me, I asked them at the time, was this a set-up? And they said yes. And I was like, do you know what? I'm ending this call. Went to the school and I came live and I told everybody. I have no need to fucking lie.
Right, are you aware then, Michelle, that Sophie went live tonight? Are you aware that Sophie, let me just say this one thing because I'm dropping down. Okay, I'm dropping down. Are you aware Sophie went live tonight and said it was a prank call, it was no setup. It came out of her mouth after and said that she does not know what you're talking about.
I have no respect for you.
Are you aware it's come out of her mouth, it was no setup?
Respect for you or your act.
Yeah,
Angie.
exactly. Shut up, Michelle, you're a liar. And you know what? And you keep saying I've got no police. I'm glad you've done what you've done because you can show the police those messages, yeah?
Try and speak down to me.
Do you want to show the police the messages then, yeah? Those messages, because you're now a witness, right?
Go to the police.
Yeah, well, can we have those messages then? Are you going to show the messages?
I dare you to go to the police.
I've already gone, Michelle.
Show me then. What's the crime number?
Oh, look, I'm going to give it to you to phone the police. You're going to, so you can make numerous calls to the police. What I'm going to do on social media.
Give me your crime number.
I'm asking you again. Show the messages. I consent you. I give you consent.
Give me your crime number so I can check in the morning.
Why would I give you my crime reference number? Are you okay?
Just shut the fuck up.
Are you okay?
Hello,
But you're one to receive off everyone else.
You'll be able to find out because it'll be Angie's local police station. Get Sophie to phone and say, is there a complaint about me? And they'll tell her.
Well, there you go. Go, do it. No, about Sophie. Do it about Sophie.
I've had enough of you and your fucking lies.
Do it about Sophie. Go and do it.
Get Sophie to call up her police station, that one that Angie lives by,
do
and
it.
they'll tell her whether there's a complaint about
Go
her.
on then, yeah. Yeah, do it then.
I will. If you have
Now, once again, where's the evidence that this is a setup? Because I can't stay. Why would it be a setup when he got a song of me saying that I don't wash and all this? He made up a song of me, for God's sake. Are you okay?
And what? We're making up a song.
No, Levi played it on his platform.
Okay, right.
So did Sophie.
That one, right? Because you have Charlie's Ferry sat in your fucking box.
Oh, I'm going to go. Canadian Angie, she's going to be, honestly, she is going to be your downfall of. I'm
Angie, don't you?
Downfall of.
Oh, Angie.
Honestly, crazy. Let me just record everything that's coming out of her gob.
Angie, Levi wants the box.
Is this Levi?
No, I'm not picking sides or anything. I'm not explaining what happened today, but the screenshots I sent her was the evil avocado thing when I pretend to be on the call ages ago. That's all I've sent her, is the screenshot.
So you haven't said to her it was an act?
What's that?
You haven't said to her it was an act?
What do you mean? Which one?
Well, basically, Michelle's saying that we speak off TikTok.
We have spoken numerous times off the app, haven't we? We've had calls, normal calls.
On live about the alcohol, but we haven't spoken on.
We have. You were on another call. You were on another call. You told me you were on the call with your friends on Snapchat or WhatsApp.
Yeah, when you had a phone call.
So you just said we do everything on the app.
Yeah. Well, no, but she's making out we speak and make up acts.
Oh no, we don't speak a lot. Like me and you got each other blocked on WhatsApp, but we have called. Yeah, like I have called you.
Yeah, you called me on which I'm not involved in, but you called me on a group chat with 10 other people, and that was Beauty, Torian.
Oh, you're lagging. Am I lagging?
No,
yeah, that was live. Yeah, that was live.
No, on a Snapchat, you called me.
No, I know. I haven't got you on Snapchat.
When I was on Snapchat with Angie, you phoned me with 8 people on the. I've said that already on TikTok. Yes, we spoke twice on a.
No, that one on TikTok. The Snapchat call.
I was on Snapchat. Yes, Snapchat.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. I remember I said Snap. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
But
so
the situation today, I want to speak to Michelle off the app, not on the app, or you off the app. I'm not doing this shit on the app. It could be need to speak on the app.
But one second, Levi. I spoke to you once when I was on a Snapchat, and I said I'm on a Snapchat. I was on to Nanny G. Do you remember that? And once on live, you phoned me on they were both group chats with Beauty Base. I don't know her name. Torian was one of them. So there was 8 people on both situations. Yeah, that is true. Let's not twist it around. But what Michelle was trying to say is that this phone call that Sophie had, that we're doing acts together.
That's what I mean. I want to speak off the app about it. So if you want to call me off the app, you can.
No, you need to say it now because everyone's thinking it's an act.
Why don't you say stuff on the app?
Because everyone's saying it's an act on here.
That's what I mean. But you keep threatening you're going to police me. But you're saying you haven't gone to police for me. You're saying you're going for police for Sophie. Then you haven't. You said on the call with us you haven't gone to police for nobody. You don't do that shit. And you did. So don't lie about that. You going to lie about that?
But I just feel I'm being manipulated not to go to the police.
That's what I mean. So call me off the app so I can speak to you and not record things.
So you won't say it on here?
No, but that's what I need to speak to people. I need to speak to Michelle and you. But it's not going to happen, is it? So P1 on the app, P1 drama.
Okay, then I'll speak to you off TikTok then. Can I just
when you live end, you can speak to me.
Let me just put Eternity in because she wants to say something, and then I will end it, and then I'll speak to you then if that's how you want to do it. Because obviously you're not going to say anything here. Hi, Eternity.
Hi guys. Levi, why can't you just admit it that what you've done today, you've caused?
I don't have a police case with Levi. I can speak to Levi. I don't have a police case against Levi.
Yeah, but
you said you did say on the call you don't have police case at anyone. You won't do that. You know nothing about Sophie.
Yeah, well, we'll speak off.
Okay, we'll speak. Let's speak off this then. Eternity, there's no point speaking to you. Sorry, but I'll speak off the app.
No, sorry. Let me just ask you a question. Are you just making all this up to protect Sophie so she don't get in trouble by the police?
No, not at all.
Well, it seems really odd.
No, I'm not recording anything. I'm on another call.
Sorry?
I'm on a call myself. I'm not recording anything.
I'm not saying you recorded.
Even if I was recording, it's live.
I'm asking you, did you make all this up today?
That's what I mean. I need to speak to Lucifer or Michelle off the app if they want to ring us. That's what I'm saying.
You're not making no sense to me.
I want a call. That's what I'm asking for. Why don't you do stuff on the app? Just because it's on the app doesn't mean I have to do it on the app.
No, but you do everything on the app. Levi, you're cam too. Levi, you're cam too. This is what we do. Come on, Levi.
I don't need to record anything, guys. I'm not like that. I don't record any shit.
No, I won't record anything. I'll put my FaceTime if you want to show my whole room.
No, we don't need to see your own whole room. Listen, we need honesty, Levi. You do everything on the app. That's what you are, Cam 2 crew, remember? What are you hiding behind the app for?
I'm not hiding behind the app.
Yeah, you are.
See my face in the thing. I'm not hiding.
I don't want to see your fucking face. I want you to tell the truth.
That's what I mean. I'll ring to Lucy off the app.
Why off the app when you do everything on the app? You slate her on the app.
I listen to
on the app.
Oh, guys, it's Michelle as well. She knows what she's doing, Michelle.
Yeah, but Levi's here now. Michelle's not. So come on, Levi.
Let me just...
Well, I've asked Lucy if she wants to ring me, she can ring me off the app. That's fine. That's what I'm going to say. So have a lovely evening, ladies.
Oh, goodbye, little boy.
See, he can't.
Yeah, run away.
Oh wow, Angie,
Run
please
away.
make sure you make sure I'm in that call with you, because I want to listen to everything that Rat's got to say.
Yeah, I think Eternity should be in that call, 100%.
They're going to try and make you drop the case.
Yeah, do not go in there on your own, Angie, because they're up to something. He, in particular, he does everything on the app normally. And why is he doing? Yeah.
What a snake. What a dirty
Sorry,
little
guys.
snake.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk while Eternity was talking and all that. That's why I was quiet.
I don't mean to go in on people like I do sometimes, but I needed to ask him. That's what his name is, Cam2 Crew. He takes piss out of everybody on live. Why does he have to hide? Why now does he want to hide it behind the app, off the app? It's something not right.
Because he's lying. Because this morning in Alex's live, when he went in the box to cover his arse for the police phone call and all that, and because Alex's comments were going bananas, because he'd sent the bandages and the horrible shit, he went in there and said Angie knew about it, it was a set-up. And that's backfired because his friends have gone, hang on a minute, so you're talking to Angie? And he's gone, yeah, thinking that they go, oh, right, okay, when in actual fact they've gone, hang on a minute, we've supported you and you've been talking to Angie, when in actual fact he hasn't been talking to Angie. He did send the shitty parcel. She knew about the buzzballs, didn't know about anything else, and the police phone call was set up on their live.
And I still say to this day,
I had Levi in my box because I'm talking to him. I'm not. He said we are talking off TikTok, but he tried to twist it. I've spoken to him twice, and that is once on live, and which I've told you about with or heard it, and the other time I was on a Snapchat or it was a WhatsApp call with Nanny G in Eternity.
Yeah, 100%. And I still say now, the reason he's doing this...
This is diabolical.
Yeah, I didn't know who it was. I did not know who it was who answered.
No, you said it was an unknown number.
It was, oh my God, it was beauty-based Levi Torian at one time, and I don't know, someone else. I've got I've got a screenshot of all the numbers.
I'm going to call it now. Listen, guys, I'm going to call it now. The only reason he's doing this is because he knows there's a police case on Sophie for doing that, acting as an officer. And he wants to make out it was a prank call so that you can go, ha, 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 yes, it was. No, it wasn't. It was real. What she did was wrong. And he thinks that if him saying that is going to get her off the hook. No. Sorry, Sophie. Sorry, Levi. You're out of order.
Disgusting. What they done was disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know all the truth, guys, no matter what the EQ says. The EQ hates me, do you know what I mean? So she'll say anything she wants to say, do you know what I mean? And she's trying to set me up. That's why do you think Michelle said, was it Michelle? Said that she'll send it, no, Kale. No, was it Michelle? Michelle said she'll send it to EQ.
He wants to talk to you off the app.
I mean, come on, of course EQ's going to say, yeah, I saw it all.
So he can manipulate
Yeah,
you.
of course, EQ. Why do you think Michelle said she'll send those messages? There's no messages, guys. There's none. Why do you think she said, I'll send them to EQ? Because EQ's going to lie for her and say, yeah, I saw it. Why don't she send it to Canadian Angie, the messages? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Send them to me.
Why did Kale's run in there going out? If, yes, okay, she did say if to begin with, but what she said later on in that conversation was bang out of order. There weren't no ifs or buts then. She was being a fucking awful bitch.
So true.
Canadian Angie, that video.
And everyone knows that Sophie and Levi are not afraid to put up screen recordings.
If I set somebody up, Nanny G, if I set someone up, I'd be straight away showing evidence because I've consented to it. I said to Michelle, show it. I consent. I give you consent.
We know that Levi and Sophie are not afraid to put up screenshots. You know, he did the Keisha stuff, I think it was. She's just done that other stuff the other day with Top Gear.
Yeah.
They're not afraid. If they had those messages where you were saying, yes, let's do a setup, they'd be showing them.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be done off the app at all. And they wouldn't be asking you for a call, Angie, because they'd be furious that you're lying. They won't be talking to you, Angie, because they'd be absolutely furious at you for lying if they genuinely had these conversations. This is stressful, Katie, I can't lie.
I don't know how he's got the balls to even come into this life, to be fair.
Yeah, he's just come in like a big...
Why won't he face Michelle? He won't face Michelle because he knows he's lied to her too.
No,
He's
but
lied to
Michelle's
his
lying,
friendship
Nelly G.
circle.
Please stop defending her, Nelly G.
No, he's like. What I'm saying is,
Sorry,
he
don't mean
won't
to shout.
talk to her. No, it's fine.
No,
He
Michelle
won't
was
put his
lying. She's
foot in
saying
his
she's got
eye, Danny.
messages.
That's what I'm
She's saying
saying.
she's got messages, yeah? It's all a setup. Michelle's in it. Michelle's sitting there saying she's got messages from Levi. Show them. Oh, no, I'll show them to EQ. What, the person that hates me?
Exactly that. I just think Michelle's a bit butthurt that her bank balance has gone a bit override because she's giving money. How much money she gave him over the last week? She feels a bit stupid. Sorry, Michelle.
Hell of a lot.
And I believe as well that when Frankie went in Alex's live this morning, this is what I'm gauging from comments and various different bits I'm getting. Frankie 360 went into Alex's live to say to Levi, so this was all a setup then, it's all fake beef, and he backtracked then and was like, no. So I'm so confused.
Just see what Kavashi's going to say.
She's running rings round you all. I do. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I
Look at what he did to me.
Mate. Exactly, Chelsea. He's twisted in his mind. He's twisted. The bloke's twisted. He's dividing and conquering. And do you know what? You're all falling for it. Stop falling for it.
I'm sorry, but listening to Levi, he could not string a conversation together. He's like, I'm not scared to show my face.
I think the cat's... Where's the cat?
Seriously, do you remember on the call yesterday or day before or whatever when I said on the call, you know, Levi jumping in the boxes and calling you Angie, he's going to be able to say, but we talked to her, look what's happened.
Babalusha.
He's a gimp. He's a massive gimp. He's a weirdo.
He is.
Can you hear Frankie snoring by any chance?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
I thought I heard snoring. Oh.
My mum came home, didn't she? Or the cat must be in her room. I'm going mad.
I don't know, Ange. But
of course she let him in. She let him in.
There is no proof because it's not happened. This is not what he says it is. It's not what he's making out it is. He's lied to you and he's lied to his friendship circle and it's backfired on him.
Oh.
No, don't deserve any of that. Horrendous.
Tell Michelle about these people and who they are, but she has to see for herself. She's one of those.
I know, true.
Well, you're getting on with the wrong people.
Yeah. I'll watch you a lot, Michelle, when I see people. I see what people are like around you. I see what they do.
Exactly. Why do you think DJ and all that was sitting in gingerbread houses? Because they thought it was a gift to the end of the box.
Michelle, you said you were prepared, and that's why are you still talking to me? Because I think you're out of order, Michelle. You've come on here in front of all these people and made out that this is all truth when you don't even know if Levi's lied to you.
I have sat.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I have sat for
Angie,
6
thanks for
hours
letting me in the box.
with more people in my life and telling them the same thing. So don't fucking start.
Yeah, but you've got to understand. People have to understand.
I'm here with my gifts off.
Well, they're all friends now.
If this has
Pathetic.
been said to Michelle, she's also been manipulated.
No, she hasn't. Don't say that, Minx. She said she's got messages from Levi.
So, yeah.
Isn't she the one that manipulates people with gifts? You okay?
If Levi's doing all this, even to Delusive, whatever, you need to show proof that Delusive was in on this phone call or Delusive was in on this, and I'm not seeing any of that. So if Levi's the little shit disturber, which he is, and he's created this whole story.
Yep.
I talked to Evil
Exactly what's happened. So,
Well,
yeah.
what is Michelle going to be going into the box now? Do you know what I mean? All friends, all the back of all a big act at the back of me. Do you know what I mean? Bullying Angie. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Fucking joke. Half 2 in the morning. Let's clear this up. No one dragged you in here. We were doing the FYP in regards. No, they did because I had.
No one dragged you in here. I sent you a message to say, big up. Listen to me, Michelle.
Just listen.
Oh my God. I know what I sent you. I sent you.
Yeah.
I sent that like.
About what's going on, I didn't want to hear it. I had enough.
I have not left them on. I've just turned them off.
What I'm saying is, you know, there's trolls. They're gonna bullshit to you.
They're not on. I'm not saying.
Night Observer.
Do you know what's really getting to me is the fact that Levi does everything online. He exposes people, talks about people, he cams to people, but now he's like a little boy in a box. This is the first box he's been in since Pearl's when he was on earlier. He wouldn't go in Michelle's, but he's going, let's take it off the app. No, big bad boy that you are, do it on app.
Yeah, I agree with
Making me feel sick. It's actually absolutely making me feel sick that he's clearly running with shit, and he literally hoped that other people would run with it, but they're calling him out for it and turning on him, and that's why he's blaming Angie and bringing her into it.
They've got a hidden agenda for them to want to take it off the app.
Exactly.
Especially he wants a call with Michelle and Angie, knowing that they both don't get along.
So I'm no liar. I'm not a liar. I don't even need to be in this box right now, but I'm not going to sit here and listen to that shit no more.
But I think you're right, Eternity. You do need to be in on that call to hear what's said.
Yeah.
That's where I come in.
Because we know that Levi can tell lies.
I don't go live to battle. I don't go live to get.
Is it online or not at all?
Any of that.
What I'm saying is, you could also be a victim of what Levi's trying to do.
I think he's lying to you, Michelle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think.
But she hates me that much, Michelle. She's running with it.
As well.
It's not about me that I'm angry. It's about everybody that's in those comments in that live. It's everybody that's in those boxes that have been deceived. That's
Thousands of hateful, nasty.
See, because you have a hatred towards me. She has a hatred towards me. She says it herself.
I'm going to say it here right now, and I might get some hate for this, but I think she feels really butthurt that she spent so much money. I don't know, she might have a fucking bigger overdraft or a lesser overdraft than she thought. I think she feels humiliated because she spent money on liars.
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas I'll go live and give them a voice.
She spent quite a lot, didn't she? It weren't like just a couple of £100, even though that's a lot.
I mentioned Angie.
I spent thousands on them. On the back of Angie, hating on Angie. That's why she spent it, because they hated on Angie.
100%.
Yeah.
And you know now that Levi's nothing but a fucking liar and a scammer. Look what he did to Evil Queen. He could be doing the same to Delusive because he hates her. So he's saying, yeah, we talked, we set it up. When it's probably not even true because he doesn't have.
Michelle's in it. She's involved in it.
and you said to her, okay, we're going to do this. Let's see the call log.
Right, how is that going to benefit him saying...
But I'm just saying, Levi could be possibly totally lying that Delusive's involved in anything just because he hates her and wants to drag her more.
How is that going to benefit him?
Take Angie out. That's what so he's going to get people to hate her and leave her. That's the thing. And then you can go at her more. Come on, I've been on social media for 9 years, 10 years now.
These are
by him doing that.
Is doing that.
I think he is doing that. I think that Delusive and Levi might have had some conversation, but I don't think that Levi's being honest and saying, oh, yes, we're friends off the app. We talk all the time. Then show your call log where you've spoken to her every other day, every third day.
Angie?
Yeah, I believe they've had some interaction, but not to the level he's stating to you, Michelle.
Could be,
Twice, yes, twice.
1 second.
When he phoned me with 8 people on the call.
Put up his call log.
But he also rang you back and you missed it. Because
he has made to Delusive. And
remember?
Can I let Curvaceous in?
Involved. But
Oh, no, I can't.
We see a phone log with this guy saying, oh, yeah, we talk all the time. Show it.
Alternative. Remember on Saturday, she also got a second call, but she couldn't get to her phone.
And someone says, oh, you don't talk to her every day. I say, well, yeah, I scribble out her number, here's her name, and we talk every day.
So went into Canadian Angie's box, Angie. Eternity was in the box with you.
Yeah. People think because we talk off the app, we don't hear and see and know what's going on. Us as close friends and mods, we know everything, so they can't lie about nothing. Because I will stand my ground with them. Really will.
I think it speaks volumes that you and I are even in the box with this, because normally we don't get involved in the drama.
But this is the thing, though. By
Lying bastards.
Speaks volumes.
I understand why if
No, he's not telling the truth.
me for so long in this app.
No, you have to remember.
I think it benefit this coming out.
Who's going to
because he knows I would
benefit?
fucking say something.
Michelle, Levi will benefit by turning more people against Delusive. You guys, and you sat in those boxes. And it was
people
against
Today as well as
disgusting what you guys were doing in there, degrading
Well,
for
you,
what
Angie.
she's done. She's
Angie,
still.
can I just say something so you can hear me?
You guys were degrading Delusive to shit.
Yeah, can I hear
Like,
you?
it was sad. So you don't think that this guy might lie and possibly say, no, we're friends off the app. So more like what's happening right here against Delusive may be exactly what you wanted.
That is not against Delusive though.
It is.
She wants to go with it. People, she wants to go with it, Michelle, because she hates me.
Yeah, I agree.
Going after Delusive saying, oh,
She knows it wasn't a setup. She knows, but she wants people to hate me.
What can't she gather that Sophie said it was a setup? From the horse's mouth, it wasn't a setup. She did it because the boxers implored her to do it. The boxers told her to do it.
Okay, this is a bit. It is true. Until this comes out, let's see the proof. I can say whatever I want.
And Michelle, think of it like this: he doesn't mind losing you because he's got Tommy T gifting them now. You know what I mean? So it's like the heat has been turned up because of these bandages and these alcohol and stuff that was sent maliciously. He doesn't mind losing because you're not stupid in that way. You get to a certain point and go, hang on a minute, this doesn't seem to make sense, and he's had no choice but to lose you, so he has to lie to you now to bring Angie into it too. I do believe they've had conversations, but not to the extent he's saying every single day.
Right, what Delusive's saying is a stop right.
The conversations are not even remotely close to what he's saying they were either.
He called Delusive and said, don't get involved, and she didn't. So we know they talked then about that, which I don't know why she didn't get involved and listen to him, because she would have probably put an end to.
Because I didn't know his recognize his number. He had a different phone number. I blocked him. Are these people thick?
Angie, did you play that recording of Sophie?
I had a different. He phoned me on a different goddamn number. Because I've blocked him. He phones me now privately. Not now, but on that call. When once I had a call private about the alcohol. It was a private number.
Because Delusive